So if you will go ahead and open your portfolios and just turn one page, we will go over what we're going to do today and what the purpose of that is. We're going to learn how to write and recognize and interpret similes and metaphors. This is not a difficult component in our math and in our Common Core at all. It is very, very simple, but it is also very powerful when you get ready to do your actual writing. It is very powerful as to what similes and metaphors can do for the imagery in your writing. So we will look into that as we go along today. And first of all, I want you to turn over about 2 or 3 pages until you come to the lighthouse, the poem, The Lighthouse. Okay, everybody's there? The lighthouse, the guardian angel of the night, she shines her light for all the lost sailors passing by, her beam bright as the sun flashing through the night sky. The lighthouse, a soldier during the storm, standing tall, unafraid of the chaos, her light piercing through the storm like sharp knives. The lighthouse, the night owl of the day, sleeping in coast away until the night, her beam off as silent as a deer, not wanting to be found. Now we're going to come back to that in just a few moments. But I think as I was reading that in hope that you saw some imagery in there. And the imagery that you heard and that you were looking at are some very fine examples of similes and metaphors. Okay, let's go back to our very first page in your portfolio. And we know that when we're doing our writing and using this scoring guide that we always concentrate on a number 4 paper. A number 4 paper is the only thing that you want to be able to write in order to be successful. So let's look at the third component from the bottom of the number 4 paper. It says to effectively use writing techniques such as imagery, humor, point of view, and voice. And today we're going to be talking about imagery. So you are going to learn how to use a simile and a metaphor in your writing. Now, does that mean you have to use a simile and a metaphor in everything that you write? No. We're going to be writing a descriptive paper next week. And so we also want to include maybe some of the other types of imagery that we have studied, such as personification, alliteration, and etc. Doesn't mean that you have to include every one of those, but if you want your writing to come to life, you will include those in it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the first page of what we're going to be doing this week, and if you'll notice,